Welcome back to my channel. Can you believe it's 2021? It's January 1st, and here we are. I know 2020 was a very difficult year for some, but I think through it all, I think many of us still found ways to be prosperous. If it was our goal to make ends meet and to do what we had to do, if it was in our power and in God's will, then that's what a lot of us did. I wanted to talk about a few different side hustles that I had in 2020, also in addition to my actual job. At the moment, I work in state government, but soon I'll be working for a Big Four. But in between that, and just because my job actually allowed us to work from home for 9 months of the year. We're back in the office now, but for 9 months of the year, I was at home, and that allowed me the opportunity to just dive into more streams of income. I had 5 ways that I made additional money this year. So let's start. My first way that I made extra money this year was through a website called MagicLinks. So if you are a creator, you really don't have to be a creator. You can have pretty much like a YouTube creator. You can have any type of following, I believe. Basically, MagicLinks is literally what it says. It's links. So when somebody would click something in my description box and it was monetizable through MagicLinks, then I would create my own little link for that product. And basically, if somebody ended up buying something through my link, then I would get some sort of commission or something like that. And I'm not saying I made a ton of money through this, but I know several other influencers and creators who actually make lots of money through links. It can be MagicLinks. It can be, I think there was another one. I forgot the other one, but MagicLinks or Amazon Associate. I don't really do well on Amazon, but MagicLinks has proven to be a great resource for me to make additional money. You have to have at least $50 in revenue to cash out, so that may take some time to build up. I know in the beginning of the year I wasn't really making any money on MagicLinks. As the year went on, I actually started to see revenue from that. And of course, it's just like YouTube. Every video that you have up on YouTube, if you're a creator, you constantly make money in that, which we'll get into that later. You're constantly making money, even if it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You're always gonna, if you're monetized, you're always gonna make money from those videos when people click and watch or watch advertisement. So MagicLinks is like the same thing. So old videos where I would feature those links, people still click on them. They still would buy something if the link was still active and the product was still available. So that's something you have to think about. So if the product changed or the link changed, then if you're really serious about MagicLinks, then you want to make sure that you're updating that and making sure that all your links are still working. But that was a really easy way for me to make money. Again, I didn't make a whole lot of money from this, but MagicLinks was really good. Also, you definitely should disclose if you are using monetizable links. I use Linktree on my Instagram account, and I have some links may be affiliates. All of them aren't, but some may be affiliates. So you definitely do want to disclose that information, at least in the description box or so. I wouldn't put this in like my top income source, but that's very easy passive income. I didn't really have to work for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just literally, if you can, a great idea, a really good side hustle using MagicLinks is to try to be on top of the best sales available online and have a page, make a page, post on your main page or your YouTube channel about those deals, links so everybody else can find them. And of course, if you're posting deals and sales and items that are great prices, people are going to want to buy those items. And if you monetize those links through MagicLinks, you can have a really good stream of income if you really kind of work at it. And it's not hard because it's literally the internet. You can do it on your phone, in your bed. They have an app, so you can make quick links on the go. If you see something and then post to your Instagram account. I know lots of Instagrammers and YouTubers who do this, and they make lots of money through links alone. Just links, okay? Not even affiliate links, just links. So that's one way I made money this year. Okay, so the next thing that I made a pretty good amount of money this year on was videography. And that's kind of interesting. I mean, you're probably thinking, well, you're a YouTuber, so that's kind of videography. Well, you're right. I was doing video work for other people, well, other person rather, because it was only one person. I helped this person who was like a minister, a pastor, to create this series that was actually broadcasted on television. This was something that I did over the summer, and basically we recorded this series that was focused on managing finances and basically having faith, like religion, not really religion, but just faith in living a good Christian life. That was pretty much what this series was about. We're combining Christianity and everything like that with money management and things. So money management, living a prosperous life through, the Bible and interpreting that information. So this person, not only are they a pastor, but they're like a financial advisor. So that's where the series comes in. So this person turned that idea into a series for a season, went to their office and we filmed the segments. I took it home and I recorded the videos. I would send them the files, and then whatever they didn't want it changed, I changed it. And then I had to edit it down the show had to be cut down to 28 minutes to like 30 seconds. And like I had to take like an hour or nearly 2 hours of footage sometimes and make it 28 minutes. And yeah, I had to do overlays. I had to, show scriptures in the right way, make sure audio was good. I have no major experience with videography, but I think the project turned out nice. I think in the final episode we filmed on location at like a country club, and the scenery was very beautiful, and I actually bought these mics for that. Videography was a great source of income for me this summer. I actually feel like maybe I would pursue something like that again. My next side hustle is something that I literally just finished. Literally like December 18th was my last day. I actually went and got a second job and it was a warehouse overnight type job. I worked night shift and the job was at UPS, United Parcel Service, UPS. I worked there they hire for seasonal, what they have. I think they may still be looking for work in lots of places, but basically they have what they call peak season. And I was working there. I actually worked there maybe a little over a month. So from early November to the middle of December is when I worked from UPS. And it was a really decent job. So this year I have been really focused on paying on my debts and just trying to get out of debt. So that's where this side hustle mentality that I have right now is coming from. I know in the next year, so 2022 is going to be a really big move for me, a really big change. God willing, of course, if everything goes according to plan, but we know plans can be altered as of 2020. We know plans can be changed, so I'm just trying to stay on track, and if anything changes, I'm just flowing, I'm just rolling with it. It's just water off a duck's back, what they say. But anyway, so I took the job at UPS because I wanted to make extra money to pay off my student loans. So pretty much what I did, every check that I got from UPS, I actually made the whole check out, actual dollar amount. I applied that to my student loan. So let's just go over UPS. I'm going to make a whole video about working at UPS, but the pay was like $14.50 and you work 3-4. I never worked overtime, so it was like 3-4 hours, maybe 3.5, 4.5, something like that. I never worked long hours. My shift was from 10 p.m. to 3, but our start time was 10:40 or 10:50 or something like that. I'm gonna make a whole video about UPS because I watched tons of videos when I was preparing for this job, and it was actually a lot easier than what I thought I was going to be doing. So UPS was a pretty easy job to do. I met so many people there who are working 2 jobs there because one, they have free healthcare if you work like 9 months or something like that. So if you work at UPS for nearly a year, you get free healthcare coverage. Now I have healthcare coverage through my actual job, and my benefits are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. I'm not paying outrageous monies. I got good discounts at my main job, but some people solely work at UPS for the free healthcare that they receive from working there, and the work is part-time. So literally you may give it 20 hours a week and that's it. Of course, the more you move up, the more money you can make, but I think the starting rate is $14.50 at UPS. It may be higher in other locations. I think when I was watching videos, people were saying 1650 or 1550. So it just depends on where you are. But the base rate that they have is 1450. Probably would still be working there. But since they literally just required us to go back into the office, when I have to go into the office, I have to wake up much earlier to get ready, prepare myself, and then drive to work. Working from home, when I can wake up 5 minutes before start time, turn on my computer and be logged in versus having to drive across town and get ready and find an outfit and all of that. So yeah, UPS was great. I was in small sort. So if you are a woman, I went into UPS. Okay, I was a package handler. I went in thinking I was going to be on the back of trucks unloading. I was like, okay, it's going to be hard work from what everybody's saying, but I got to do what I got to do. Y'all, I didn't have to step on the back of a truck. I was in small sort. So these last two kind of go hand in hand, but also YouTube. So again, even though I wasn't consistent, YouTube is a great side hustle because like I was saying earlier, it doesn't matter when you posted the video. As long as it's monetized, you're gonna get paid. I will say my revenues from YouTube pretty much slacked this year. Usually at one point, I'm just going to throw out some random statistics that are true for my channel. So when I was in college, let's say I posted, I know August is the back to school time of year. So in that time period, I would usually post a lot of back to school content. I was doing move-in vlogs. I was doing RA training vlogs. I was doing anything that related to college experiences, college expectations, stuff like that. And I could average on a normal year, I could average about $1,200 for August. In whatever particular year it was, $1,200 was about what I could get from an August month. December of 2018 or 19, I think my one video just blew up, and it was like my crochet singlets twist video, and that still gets a lot of views. I think it's got 1 million views now. But at one point, that video just randomly blew up, and it still gets a lot of attention to this day. That month of December, I made like $1,800. Now, I don't have the super big YouTuber numbers, but usually for this year, I've averaged about 300 to 50, but every month, it's just side hustle income. And I was so inconsistent this year. So this year was the lowest year in my revenue. Again, $250 to $300 every month this year. And I wasn't even posting. So I was making that much, and I didn't post too many videos this year. In my YouTube Prime, I was posting at least 3 to 4, maybe 5 videos a week or so. And I can say during that time, I was probably averaging like $900 a month from YouTube or something like that. But this year it's been like $200, $300. Cool, that's fine. That's completely fine with me because it was just side. I don't consider YouTube my job. So at that point in times where YouTube, I made more on YouTube, like getting $900 a month, $500 a month. Some years it was $500 a month. Other years it was $900 a month. But at that point, I wasn't working a job that I'm like working now. Like I'm focusing on my career as an accountant, and I do enjoy posting content, but I like posting it on my own terms and when I feel motivated to do so. But being said, when I was super consistent and YouTube was my job, I treated it like a job, and I was posting 3 to 4 times a week. Today, I guess the way that I do my content, it's not just most of my content isn't frivolous content. Like I do have vlogs here and there and cooking and stuff like that. But the things that I actually really spent a lot of time talking about and breaking down and creating, like my rags to riches, those videos still get lots of views. I want to do more. I have so many like projects that I want to show y'all, but we'll get to it hopefully. But things like that, or things where I'm talking about like my RA experience or tips on becoming an RA, or like this is the dorms at my university. Unless they build another dorm, that video is going to hold. I got a comment several years ago that their professor showed them my video in like a college classroom. Like I think they were in a university 1000 class, and their professor showed them one of my videos of where I was taking my subscribers along with me to go grocery shopping. I was like grocery shopping as a freshman or broke college student grocery shopping. I don't know. But basically that video, a professor thought it was good enough to show in their college classroom, or when women tell me that they show the girls that they're mentoring my videos. Like, I try to make quality content most of the time. It's helpful in some sort of way is what I'm trying to say. So my channel, in my hair videos, I'm just showing you stuff. Like, I did a spring twist video, so if you like my hair, you want to get this style yourself, I did a video last year. Yeah, last year, 2019. I'm sorry, it's 2021. Okay, I did a video in 2019 on how I did my spring twist. I think it had like 29,000 views. So in that regard, creating content that kind of stands the width of time helps with my side hustle when I'm not active on my channel, because those videos are still being watched. So number 5 is that I did a few sponsorships this year. I can't remember. So some of the videos that I've done this year have solely been sponsorships, like the Maidenform video. So I did get paid to do that video, and I got gifted everything that I showed you that was from Maidenform. Also from Firmoo. You guys know I love Firmoo glasses because, I mean, yeah, they reached out to me like 4 years ago, and I've been wearing Firmoo glasses ever since. I bought them myself. So sponsored videos. Consider my channel to be pretty small, but it's quite interesting that people will still pay you good money for sponsored videos. Like, I have like 60,000 subscribers. My views at the moment have been low because of my inconsistency. So being consistent does pay off in the long run. I don't have the highest views. I'm not, of course, the opportunities would be much greater if I had like 5,000 views per video. More companies would want to sponsor me, and that's a different set of income, because you're not getting paid from YouTube through a sponsorship. The company is paying you their own price that you set, or that you've negotiated, or that you think is fair for what your quality is worth. But even with my low numbers this year, I was still able to snag, I feel like, for my channel, high paying sponsorships. So that's that. So yeah, that was 5 ways that I made money in 2020. Besides my regular job. I hope that you all were able to be prosperous during this year. My next plan, I have some side hustles that I want to do in 2021, and that the first one is gonna be like furniture revamping, or furniture, what is it called? Furniture flipping. I want to start flipping furniture. That has been an interest of mine, and I'm also looking into a few other things, but as those come about, I will definitely tell you about them. So stay tuned for my experience at UPS. If you're not looking, but please share the video with someone who may be looking for a job, because I think UPS is a pretty good company. Well, got a lot of stuff to say about that, just in being safe at UPS. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, then please give this video a big thumbs up for me. Leave me lots of comments down below. Love to hear your guys' feedback. And then consider subscribing if you enjoyed my content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!